We are excited that the crystalline movement can show after only 4 months of its existence already results. And it are results that shows that it truly contributes to the creation of a more optimal environment that supports the planet and all life connected with it. I know, that's quite a statement. And that's why I like to share a few aspects of why we are so enthusiastic and why we want to invite others to contribute as well. We begin to understand that the Earth needs to be central in all our thoughts and all our actions. We as humans are not the central, it's the Earth that is central. We depend on this planet, but humanity as a whole seems to have forgotten that all life depends on her condition, including ours. We forgot or ignored our dependency on our planet's conditions because we continue to pollute her. We pollute water, air, and soil and contribute to changes in climate. All of these detrimental changes have diminished our diversity, which increasingly threatens our personal health and even our existence as a species. While I do not want to focus on negative aspects, they need to be mentioned to understand what actions we need to take to benefit this planet and all living beings. This image shows artificial electromagnetic energies that we have introduced in our home, our planet. All these unnatural energies have detrimental effects, and together they form a problem. Our need for electronic gadgets makes that we need specific frequencies, and those frequencies are increasing in number and often intensity. An increasing number of towers, as you see in these images, often disguised as trees, increase the electromagnetic stress on us and other life, affecting several of Mother Earth's grids and vortexes. To understand the effects of all we do on our environment, we need to study the different Earth energy systems, which appears as lines, as vortexes, as grids, as fields. This book, of which you see the image, Gifts of Mother Earth, summarizes the essential lines and vortexes. The book shares also the importance of the different grid systems and their vortexes. Through the studies of Earth energies, it became clear that many systems are depleted or function less optimal due to all our activities and the effects they have on the Earth. These effects are most apparent with crystalline grids. When we looked at these grids in Arizona's Sedona area, we found that primary crystalline grid lines, which are the first 5 of a total of 12 different levels, disappeared completely. Not only in Sedona, but we find out that it happens in all towns and cities. This map shows the situation of the northeast corner of Sedona. The red lines indicated the edge of development, housing, and the black broken lines are indicating the edge within which of an area in which no longer these lines exist. And these lines are referred specifically to those lines level 1 to 5, which are very, very, very basic and very essential for our well-being. Yeah, some of you may shrug your shoulders and say, well, why to bother? But the effect of the disappearance of these lines is far more significant than people realize. It makes people less grounded. They become more fearful and get increasingly compromised immune systems, and as a consequence become prone to all kinds of medical problems. And if you, in all honesty, look around you, you will see that abundantly clear in our society. In this image, you see the difference between the situation in November 2011 at the left side and April 2020. Where there were no lines, lines have appeared, and there are several new vortexes that have come into existence. And these lines that you see in this right image are all lines of levels 1 to 5, the ones that we need to ground, the ones that we need to stimulate our immune system to function more optimally. And this image shows one of the locations of one of the restored crystalline grid vortexes in this area. When we realized the significance of these results, we felt that we needed to do this on a larger scale. Improving the energetic living conditions that will diminish stress, fears, and restore immune systems is paramount. The idea to do this on a larger scale was very inspiring. But to be successful, we needed to involve more people. And that realization led to the creation of the Crystalline Movement. We decided to create a movement that was open for anybody who wanted to contribute to the restoration of Mother Earth energies. The energies that we disturbed and even destroyed. There needed to be people who love working with stones and crystals, and of course, are willing to be actively involved. So we created a lifelong membership for those who were interested and wanted to sign up. To support the members, we offer an online course on how to activate crystals and stones that benefits personal growth and of course contributes to the restoration of crystalline grids and even other grids. Recently, this course even expanded, and we are adding a second course, all free for members. Also, there are weekly Zoom meetings with meditations, information, and the possibility to ask questions. In the Crystalline Movement, most people work with crystals, but they often do it in the form of crystal skulls. Crystal skulls do have an advantage above working with a crystal of the same kind, and in the course that will be explained. Most ancient methylitic structures were activated in the past through ceremonies, and that created a crystalline grid system in these bygone days. They created a grid system way beyond what we currently can create, although we are in the process of doing the same things. Those systems are dormant. But members begin to start to activate and awaken them so that they can become part of the crystalline grid systems that the members are creating. The results after 4 months are amazing from my perspective. And I'd like to give 2 examples to illustrate that. This particular image shows results in the Netherlands and Belgium. The dots that you see, the spots, are locations of where members live. And all the lines that you see are new and created in 4 months. This result was way beyond our expectations when we started the movement. One of the reasons that this growth goes so fast is the enthusiasm and the dedication of the members. As indicated in the online course, working with crystals and stones stimulates personal development, and that, of course, speeds up the process. This map shows new lines created by members in Denmark. This group increasingly includes megalithic sites in their activities. While it's incredible what they already created, It feels that soon many more connections will appear, and especially connections with megalithic sites, which can tremendously speed up the whole process. Well, I could share more, because there is a lot more to share. The critical point is that the members show that the crystalline movement is alive, active, and confirms that we can take responsibility and restore energies needed for the optimal function of all life, and again, including ours. I hope that this little video inspires you enough to decide to contribute. The current members will lovingly accept new members, grateful that more people want to contribute to a movement that they now love very much. Many people search for a community that supports Mother Earth and all life while going through their own growth and expansion. If this video touches something in you, you can check the website that you see in this image. Thank you for your interest. You would not have reached the end of this video if the subject did not touch something in you.